The opening salvo in the U.S. presidential election threw up quite a few surprises as Iowa became the first state to choose which party candidates to stand. For the Republicans, it was Ted Cruz that topped the polls, knocking Donald Trump into second. That was a big enough surprise, but there was arguably much more drama from the Democrats, where it became almost too close to call for Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. The democratic system's a confusing enough game as it is of musical chairs where voters split into groups to show support for a candidate. But if the numbers are equal for the two final hopefuls, the winner's then decided by tossing a coin.
So our official delegate for this precinct is Hillary Clinton.
With more on the fallout from the Iowa caucuses, here's Guyana Tuchikian.
It was really not clear to many what relief Hillary Clinton was talking about last night.
I stand here tonight breathing a big sigh of relief. Thank you, Iowa.
Bernie Sanders is likely to win the next vote, which is going to be New Hampshire. He's already there, doing very well in polls.
We began the political revolution, not just in Iowa, not just in New Hampshire, but all over this country.
Come to think of it, nobody expected him to garner such popular support. Maybe even he did not expect this. Despite his age, he's usually popular among young voters who don't want to see a continuation of the same policies. And that is pretty much what Hillary Clinton represents for them.
Andrew Joyce, who's a contributor to the Fusion.net news website, says that despite losing a very close Iowa caucus, Bernie Sanders won a moral victory by outperforming expectations.
These coin tosses, we should note, don't actually determine the number of delegates that will be seated at the Democratic National Convention. In fact, they don't even determine the number of delegates that will be seated at the state-level convention. The process is so sort of, I guess, complicated and layered that what they were really fighting over are delegates on a tertiary level, delegates that go to the counties that then get factored into a delegate equivalence. The race is incredibly close. Media victory is certainly one for Senator Sanders because he's going to move on from this having outperformed what anyone really expected of him at the beginning, let alone even a few weeks ago.
I'll be back to update you in just over 40 minutes. Until then, going underground, discussing the West's policies in the Middle East. But if you're watching us in Britain or Ireland, we'll take a closer look at the fallout of the last decade's civil war in Chad in Africa.